everyone, good evening, namaste. Well, it's been a crazy day today, really crazy day. At the moment, I'm in Albuquerque, in the usual Motel 6. Yeah, I really lived the high life, huh? Motel 6 is across the way. Yeah, no Rolls Royce. I'm not staying in a 5-star hotel. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm in Albuquerque and decided that I'm just going to really just hit the thing and book up to Seattle and spend 3 weeks up there because, yes, racist that I am, Nichin on the people. I am such a racist that I have a daughter that's half Chinese and I have a son that's half Puerto Rican. Nothing says racist like that. So I'm going to go up and spend some time, see my daughter, and go up to visit my son and see his place he has up there. Yes, my son went from being a software architect for Disneyland to become a goat herder. Yes, he actually has goats and chickens, and he has bought a little farm. He said he got tired of that corporate life, and he bought himself a little farm with goats and chickens. And so I'll go see his farm up by the Canadian border. So crazy stuff. Just crazy, crazy stuff. Anyway, this evening, since I'm in this Motel 6, there's really nowhere around to get anything to eat, and I always carry a few little provisions with me so that I can make things in the hotel room. I have a little cooler that I bring that can plug in, so I have my refrigerator wherever I am, and then I have a little hot box like this that I can basically put things in and kind of cook. So tonight, hopefully this works out, we'll see. I decided I'm going to do a kind of a little off take on a Thai dish. So yes, in the Motel 6 I'm cooking a basic Thai dish. And for those that don't know, I'm on have been on for this last month a diet. Yes, it's a ketogenic diet, and it's been going really, really well for me. As some of you know, I used to have diabetes. That's gotten turned around, and on this ketogenic diet, my basic blood levels have gone right back to normal, so it's doing really, really, really well for me. So what I'm doing to make my dinner tonight, I hope it turns out well. We'll see. I'll let you know if it's edible. I'm using this it's a angel hair konjac. It's a shirataki noodle. Now on the ketogenic diet, you cannot have carbs. You have to keep it under 20 net carbs, under 20 carbs per day if you're wanting to lose weight. Okay, so the way you figure out your carbs in the shirataki noodles, it says, created by Buddhist monks in Japan over 1,000 years ago, these noodles are a staple of healthy Japanese cuisine for use in noodle dishes. Shirataki noodles are made from the fiber of the Konnyaku Imo konjac plant. These noodles are made from 97% water, 3% fiber, and are naturally low in calories. Okay. So anyway, these have 4 grams of carb and 4 grams of dietary fiber. So when you're counting your carbs, the carbs are 0. You minus your carb minus the fiber, and you get your carb for that. So 0 carb for that. So what I put in with it is some raw almond butter. This was from Trader Joe's. A little bit of this, believe it or not, I found this at Walmart. Craziness, I can't believe they actually have this, but this is a wonderful thing. It's by Carrington Farms. It's organic coconut oil and ghee. And it's a grass-fed, made with a grass-fed ghee. Believe it or not, Walmart. Great product. If you like the coconut, it gives a little coconut taste, but a little butter taste as well. So I put that in it, and then I put a little bit of butter in with it. And then when it's cooked, I'm going to add a few pecans and some unsweetened organic coconut flakes. Yes, I also get these at Walmart. Who knew they were getting so progressive? Anyway, so that's what I'm making for dinner tonight. On this diet, what you do, the ketogenic, you don't eat any carbs. So no bread, no sugar. I stay away from even starchy vegetables. Okay? You eat more fats, so your body transitions from burning carbs as its energy source to burning fats. Okay? So this works really, really well. And it's basically a very healthy way to eat. Okay? So that's my dinner tonight. Staying at the hotel, cooking up what I can cook up. Every morning I make my bulletproof coffee. Okay, coffee, and I've got some of the, I have the MCT oil, which is even stronger, makes you burn things stronger, but I'm already burning so well in ketosis that usually I put in some of the organic coconut oil and ghee, and then another little bit of extra butter in there in my coffee in the morning, and I use a sugar-free syrup to put in, and it's very good. It keeps me going for most all the day, and then I have my dinner. I don't get hungry during the day. If you're not hungry, you don't eat. If you want to snack, they say you should snack on things like chicharrones, you know. That's a good snacking thing. So if you want something crunchy, okay. So that's all good. Then today, yes, I know, like I said, I'm so racist. And then I hate, you know, just absolutely hate Indians. According to Nityananda's group, you know, I hate people from India. So anyway, I'm stopping. I decided I wanted to have a little something out of my cooler. So I stopped to get something out of my cooler and started to pull out of this rest area, and all of a sudden I see this man on the ground and these two guys standing with him. So I back up my van and stop and say, "Do you guys need help?" I go over and I see this guy's laying on the ground bleeding profusely, and these guys are trying to stop it with toilet paper. I'm going, oh my God. So I run back to my van, I get my big roll of paper towels, unwind a bunch, make a pad, put it on there, and have the guy hold it as, you know, as hard as he can, because this guy was just really slashed numerous times. They cut his wrists, by his buttocks, cut his back, and I mean, he was really bleeding out profusely. They had, thank God, already called the ambulance. Took the ambulance quite some time to get there, though. So I ran back to the van once I got that main thing, because that was the biggest wound, was the one in the backside that was really bleeding out. So I got the strap off my ukulele case and made it into a tourniquet and put it on his arm because somebody had slashed his wrists really deeply, and I mean there was just pools of blood everywhere. So I recognized that the guy laying there was a Sikh. So I was asking him, Aapka naam, I asked him in Hindi, Aapka naam, and you're Sikh, Punjabi. He said, yes, Punjabi. So his name is Gurki and Singh, of course, Gurki Singh. So if people could kind of keep him in their thoughts, because I think he'll pull through, because he hadn't lost consciousness by the time the ambulance came, but he did have a lot of blood loss. I tried to find out what happened, and he wouldn't speak. He kind of clammed up. He asked for water, pani, and I said, yeah, I have pani. Ek minute pani, pani karo. So I got some water for him. And he had some water, which helped to keep him a little hydrated with all the blood loss. So I stayed with him until the ambulance came, helped them to strap him on so they could put him in the ambulance. Yeah, I'm such a hater of Indians as well. So if you could keep him kind of in your thoughts, Gurki and Singh, I think what happened, and this is atrocious, and with all the stuff that Trump has been doing, and his haters, talking about Muslims this and Muslims that, a lot of guys don't know the difference between a Hindu and a Muslim. This guy had a beard, he had, So I think what happened was some white guy, supremacist guy, bullshit, attacked him. And I mean, like I said, he was really sliced him. I saw 3-4 cuts, but his clothing were totally soaked in blood, so I didn't see where else, what else was going on. But like I said, he was just losing all his blood very rapidly. So he's a truck driver, driving semis. So again, please just keep him in your thoughts, that he is okay and that he, makes it to continue to drive. It's a horrible thing, to see somebody laying there absolutely just in such a state. It's so sad to see now what's going on. Like I said, things are polarizing. And you have somebody in office that just keeps ramping up the hate and ramping up these, trying to divide everybody. Okay? Things need to change. I mean, really, seriously, they need to change soon. Again, you see people that are supposed to be on a spiritual path, like Nityananda. They go out and say, if you say anything against our guru, we're going to utterly destroy you in whatever means we can. We don't care. It's not a spiritual path. Not a spiritual path. Okay? We all bleed the same red blood. Saw that quite evidenced today. Okay? We all bleed the same blood. Okay? We're all made of flesh. We all have minds. We all have families that we care for. Everybody's in the same position. Okay? It's mankind, not U.S. against this, or white against black. It's ridiculous. People need to see we're one mankind and begin to act and be your brother's keeper. Okay? Care for one another, because this type of nonsense has to end. Really, it has to end. Okay? So I hope that people are gaining more security in their own lives and doing well, doing better. Okay. I also had somebody today write to me and say I should put a sponsor button on my channel, that they've enjoyed it and they would like to contribute something. So that is very sweet of them. I thank them for that. I'll look into it. Of course, as people know, nobody is forced to give anything here. If you would like to donate a little something, thank you very much. It's very sweet of you. Of course, it's appreciated, but the teachings are not sold, okay? So anyway, at this point, I'm going to close this out and go check on my meal, see how it's coming along, and I think it should turn out pretty much okay. So I'm, again, making my, with the limited provisions I brought with me, I'm making a Thai meal this evening. So I'm finding that even on the road, I'm able to do this diet. Okay, it's my shift in eating things. It's if you're traveling, or even if you just want to go out to a restaurant, you know, the thing is you cannot have all these corn oils, canola oil, all the things that usually a lot of these restaurants cook with. You can't have the breading on your stuff. So usually if I go out, I'll have some type of meat. You can go, like I went to Outback Steakhouse. I had a small steak, and then I had, you can usually get some sort of steamed vegetable. Just put real butter. You have to use real butter, olive oil, or coconut oil. Okay. One thing that's really good on this is avocados. So raw avocado, perfect for this. But I got the vegetables, steamed vegetables, and then I got, for the second side, instead of potato or rice, I had the mushrooms. Okay. So there is a way to work around things. Even if you're traveling, you can always find omelets places. Omelets are good ones to have, but you leave aside the potatoes and the bread. You just have the omelet. So that's another thing, very easy to find on the road if you're going somewhere. Okay. So the other night I was staying, and they have a delivery thing at the hotel. Very minimal what you can find. But they did have baked chicken wings. So I got it without the sauce. And they did have a kind of an antipasto salad, but all of their salad dressings were canola oil, this and that. So they managed to scrounge up some olive oil, which was a nice green olive oil. It was actually a very fresh, very nice olive oil, and a little vinegar. So I took the olive oil and vinegar and added a little of my sweetener that I have, which is a erythritol, or the Lohan. Sometimes I use the Lohan. Added a little of that and made a nice salad dressing. What I usually have is, if I go and have a salad, which is quite nice, is to have a little olive oil and just some lemon and a little salt. And it makes very nice fresh, a very nice fresh salad. So that's it. I'm going to cut this off now and go try my Thai dinner. Namaste, everybody. Have a great day. Bye.